lens. So today's video is going to be super chill. I have on these really pretty nails. Some have started to chip, ignore that, from ColorStreet, and they inspired me to do a look kind of inspired by the nail. So when I say today's look is going to be really chill, I mean it's like 4 in the afternoon and I've had a semi-productive morning, but I don't feel like actually doing anything. There's no reason for me to do makeup, but I feel like it. I'm going to start by filling in my brows just a little bit with this NYX eyebrow pencil in taupe, which surprisingly seems to work pretty well for me. I'm trying to get more creative with some of the looks that I do, so trying to take inspiration from these nails is just going to be the start of it. And okay, I don't know if y'all can tell, but this eyebrow pencil, even though it's taupe, is like almost too red for my eyebrows, which is really strange because obviously I'm a redhead, but my eyebrow hairs are not red. So sometimes it can look a little strange if I go too heavy-handed with this one, which is why I say I'm going to fill them in a little bit. See, the end of that one looks too aggressive, but whatever. We're here now, so we're gonna go with it. But yeah, I'm trying to get a little more creative with some of the looks that I do because I'm not, you know, a makeup artist by any means. I play around with it for fun. But I think if I force myself out of my comfort zone, it may allow me to get a little better with just regular looks. Because even my basic looks right now are nothing special. So, alright, brows are on. I don't know where to put my glasses. My desk is a mess. So I need to do something about that. I'm going to take the I'm a Beach palette, which was one that I got from Shop Miss A. I'm going to start with this because I'm going to go into this orangey yellow shade first to put down a kind of base, but I'm going to use this across my lid and not really up into my crease too much. And then I'm going to go in with the more taupey shade under it to go up into the crease. I'm just taking this up a little bit to cover my lid because I want to have something down on my lid before I get into the blues and greens and all that fun stuff. There was a color that I really wanted to use for this that is somewhere around my house. Now I'm going to tap into that brownie taupe color. It's almost like a toffee color. But for the silver, I was really wanting to use one of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I believe the shade is Tinsel. And for the life of me, I couldn't find it. I have no idea where it is. But that would have been really nice for this look, for the silver accent, but that's okay. Work with what you got. I'm going to turn this upside down so I'm not stabbing the shadows while I try to do this eye. Because I have a bad habit of stabbing shadows whenever I do my makeup. And I'm going to blend it down a little bit. Alright, so this is going to give me my outline for where my other shadows are going to go. So I will dip back into that palette, but I'm going to use the ColourPop Super Shock in the shade Lace, which is a very pretty purple, and I thought that it matched the purple in the nails pretty well. So I am going to use a brush with this. Super Shocks do work a lot better with your finger. But you can use them with a brush. But because of where I want to place this, or at least where I want to try to place this, I don't think I could achieve the right look with my finger. So I've loaded up the brush. I'm going to put it into the crease, which, as you can see, it's not quite as vibrant as Super Shocks normally are, and that's mainly due to the fact that I'm using a brush. See? I'm going to just blend it out. And then get a little more. It could also be because, honestly, I've had this one for quite some time. So, it could definitely be drying out just a little bit. But that's not the point. Take into this side, do the same thing. That one went a little lower than I wanted, but that's okay. This is gonna turn out being way more grungy and smoky than what I had in my mind. But that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. And since I had a feeling that this one may be a little kind of toned down, I also have this one, which is Whittle, which is a more like sparkly purple. And again, same brush, dipping into it, trying to get some on. I'm going to go over that same area to try to brighten it up a little. And it's adding some pink sparkles in, but I wouldn't say that it was brightening it, but that's okay. Like I said, working with what we got. And since I don't want to dig out a full palette, like this is a palette, but it's like a mini palette, then this is what we're working with. Because like I said, I just wanted to do something fun and different and not just neutrals or out of a subscription box try on. Our shadow went a little high on that eye. I don't know what's going on with the light in here. Okay, I guess that part is okay for the purple. So now for the blue, we are actually going to be taking one of the blues in here, which is this bottom sparkly one. I'm gonna try it with a brush first because I genuinely don't remember how these applied. So I'm gonna take just a flatter edge brush, but it's not completely flat, and just dip in real quick. I may need a little bit of setting spray, so let me go ahead and get that over here. It is the ColourPop All-Star setting spray. It's the one I always use. It's the only one I have in this room, actually. Okay, yeah, that works. It's actually way more pigmented than what I was expecting. For some reason I was expecting to have to build it up a lot, but I think I'm only gonna have to do it like twice. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, alright. Keep in mind that this palette was from Shop Miss A, and I think I paid $10 for it, which would be $1 per shadow and then $1 for the case, like the little palette itself. So, I mean, even if I had to build it up a little bit, I wasn't going to be complaining. But the fact that I mean, I'm going to go over it a second time just because, But the fact that it's this pigmented right off the bat is really nice. Makes me very happy. Ugh. So now I'm just going to dip back into it. And I'm just going to, without any setting spray, just pat some over the top of that. And then same thing with the other eye. And then I'm going to take the brush that we were using earlier and just try to make sure there's no harsh line where they meet. And then I'm going to take the brush that still has some of the blue on it. I'm going to pinch it and go up. It's going to be hard to show you this. Go onto my lower lash line with that blue. This eye especially is going to be hard to show you because the mirror is going to cover my face if I try to do it over there. But that's okay. Let's try it like this. Did I even? This side needs a little bit more. There we go. I wish I could see better without my glasses. I wouldn't have to have everything right in my face. It's kind of inconvenient, but that's what I get for not wearing my glasses as a child. You know, it's all good. So then for highlight, I am going to be going in with the Unicorn Glow Face Candy palette. And I'm going to take the shade Fantasy, which is the purple shade down here. And I'm just going to get this little brush. I think this is supposed to be a contour brush, but that's okay. Just pick up a little bit. Get a lot of kickback. Oh, I hope you can see that. It's such a nice, like, it's very purple, but it's also, because it has a pink undertone shift, it's also kind of, so anyway, what I was saying was it's purple without being too much. Like, I definitely wouldn't say that it's probably an everyday highlighter, but you know, just looking at it, it's not like wham in your face, oh my gosh, purple. At least not to me. Like, I've seen some purple highlights, and this is like purple, pink, a little bit of everything good. So I like it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a super small brush, if I can find one without my glasses. If I clean this, this should do. This is one also from AOA Studios, and which is Shop Messé, and their little cleaner sponge is my favorite to use. And like, you can clean it, you can reuse it, but I want like 30 of them. So then I'm going to go into, now that I have on my regular highlight, I'm going to go into Stardust, which is the silvery white shade. And this is going to be the play on the silver in the nails. I'm going to put that right on the inner corner. It's not quite as blinding as you expect when you see like some of the other shades, like the purple, but it does the trick. And it's just a little down the center of the nose. I love this purple shade so much. It's my favorite in this palette. All right, now, kind of forgetting what my next step is. Oh, mascara. So I'm going to use the Bella Pierre Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara. I've been trying this out lately, and I kind of have mixed feelings about it, because I like the brush, I like the applicator, but I wore it the other day, and I don't know if it was just for some reason that day, or if it's just the mascara, but when I wore it the other day, I wound up getting mascara flakes on my cheek, and that's not a pretty look. It's not fun, and so I want to give it a few more goes, because that was my first day, like, long term wearing it. So I don't know if maybe I just got too hot and it caused it to flake. I don't know. I'm trying to give it benefit of the doubt, because it's not a bad mascara. It's not overly dramatic. It's a nice, you know, simple everyday look. And I wanted it to work. Like, I mean, see, there's nothing, like, super special about it. But it's nice for every day when you just want a little something. Which is what I want right now, because I don't want anything to, like, really overpower the eyeshadow. But I also don't want to keep using a mascara if it's going to give me flakes every day. Like, every single time I use it. So, here's to hoping that it was just a fluke and a one-time incident. But who knows? Alright. So that is the eyes done. The highlight. And for those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Sunny, and I'm not the biggest fan of foundation, blush, or contour. So I rarely use any of them. So the last thing for this is going to be lips. I want to keep them super simple too. I have a little bit of balm on right now. I'm going to use the Mally lip gloss, and this is in the shade Must Have Pink. Such a satisfying sound. My wand has gotten a little messed up because it's brushes, so ignore that. I can't ever place what this smells like. But it smells like some kind of candy from my childhood. Not crazy about the way that looks. So, I'm gonna grab my makeup wipe and wipe that off. It's sitting funny. So, I guess, doesn't want to go back where I got it. Since I want just like a light gloss, I'm going to go in with the Pixie by Petra Honey Sheen. This one smells like mint. It's very strange. Like, in a good way, but you don't expect it. See, it just gives it a nice, healthy shine. The mint always, the smell always throws me off though. So, take the hair down. Bloop. That is the look based off these nails. So, let me know your thoughts down below. I know this was completely random, but I wanted to have a little fun. It's kind of, the sun's coming back out, but it's been kind of rainy and just kind of blah all day. So I wanted to do something a little different, bring a little fun and excitement to my channel in between unboxings. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more content, and let me know your thoughts down below. I will see you next time. Bye!